Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Daniel Marin, the voice of Namor in Marvel Rivals, and I'm here with my dear sweet Susan Storm.
Yes, thank you for talking with me today. I just want to hear more about your goals as a voice actor. Like you mentioned, you've done The Chosen. You mentioned, obviously, Marvel Rivals, hence why I'm Susan. But I really want to know something like that's on your heart that you probably haven't even shared with all your fans or all your supporters that maybe you can't really talk about because it doesn't align with what you've done before, but something you intend to do in the future.
I honestly, I think what I want to say is that things are really difficult in the world right now. We're
Mm.
all going through struggles, and I think if we can all just try to be a little kinder to each other and spreading positivity, that will attract more happiness to ourselves in general. But I think I get to be able to be a voice actor. I get to meet people, and I get to be an actor on shows. And what I want people to know is that we can all just be nice to each other, and like we'd all get along better. We'd be happier, and that's my message. Is like treat everybody with a little kindness, and we'll be better off.
Do you have a, it doesn't have to be necessarily a fan interaction, but maybe like a scene or a performance that really stuck with you? Maybe because I know that a lot of artists put a little bit of themselves in their works. So there's anything that stuck out to you where you gave a great performance, but you also gave a lot of yourself?
I try to do a lot of my give myself into everything I do because that's part of being an artist and being an actor.
Mm.
But I do remember when I worked on The Chosen, interacting with Jonathan Rumi, who plays Jesus in that show. He was so magical. He has this energy about him that you look in his eyes and you feel warmth.
Yes.
And I loved that. I felt like I left that set. I got the job as an actor, and I left that set feeling like a better human in general.
Mm.
So I kind of try to do that as well in my job, just make everybody feel like, you know what, we may have been stuck together for a few hours, but I want you to leave being like, man, I feel good, and I think that's kind of what I take away from that job.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'll ask you one question just to be respectful of your time, just one more. But what's it like being in Connecticut? I'm actually quite curious. I'm like, how did we get him here? How did we get him to say yes?
I mean, I went to school on the East Coast in North Carolina at a
Yes.
college called Elon, and I drove through Connecticut on my way up from North Carolina to New York one time, and I love the East Coast. I love the Northeast. This was my first opportunity to come to a con here, so I'm really happy to be here. I love the people so far. Everybody's been great, and I'm so glad that I got to come.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you again for your
Of course.
time and agreeing to interview with me at a spur of the moment. But I really appreciate you. So
Thank you.
thank you
You've
so
been
much.
lovely. Everybody's been lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you, Connecticut. I hope to see you guys again.